Hello and welcome to the brief on Newsfirst. I'm Florine Rajendran, and let's now take a look at the trending stories. In its remarks on foreign policy in South Asia, the US State Department says that despite Sri Lanka being fortunate to end its civil war, reconciliation has proved challenging.
In a statement on foreign policy, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State of the Bureau of South and Central Asian Affairs Nisha Desai-Biswal says, following the March UN Human Rights Council resolution on Sri Lanka, the U.S. continues to call for credible efforts to ensure accountability and justice. She adds that the United States look forward for a resumption of more comprehensive military relationship once the government of Sri Lanka has made better progress towards reconciliation and accountability.
Journalists posed questions on the statement made by the US Assistant Secretary of State to Army spokesperson Brigadier Ruwan Ranipisuriya at a press conference yesterday.
Reconciliation is a political matter. We have created an environment for reconciliation to take place. Reconciliation cannot take place overnight. I do not know whether she has received proper information on reconciliation. Of around 12,000 terrorists who were rehabilitated, only about 60 remain. Most of the rehabilitated persons have been reintegrated into society. We are pleased to say that during the operations conducted over the recent past, we only arrested 3 of the 12,000 who had fallen back into their past ways. That clearly indicates that the rehabilitation process is a success.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa has expressed his condolences to the victims of South Korea ferry disaster, their families and the people of South Korea. Meanwhile, emergency services are continuing to search for nearly 300 missing after a ferry carrying more than 470 people sank off South Korea. Officials say 179 people have been rescued.
Reuters released a video today of a 6-year-old girl who was rescued from the sunken ferry of South Korea, but her parents remaining missing. Kyung Jin Yong, who was separated from her family during the ferry sinking, was treated in a hospital in Mokpo, near the coastal city of Jindo.
Differing views have been expressed on the death of a youth whose body was found in Ma Oya, several days after he left home to attend a concert in Alawa. The young man's family maintains that the circumstances of his demise are suspicious.
There was an incident during the concert when he crept through a fence adjacent to where the concert was being held. The owner of the home there had asked him where he was going. My brother's friend had left through the other side of the fence. He had crept through the fence and had turned up in front of the house. The man at that house had been hit with a stone and he had shouted out for people to catch him. However, my brother's friend says he did not see any incident beyond that.
What exactly happened to Amit following this remains vague.
A person who resides there said that someone who had the same build as my brother and was wearing the same t-shirt was beaten by 2 police officers at about 2 a.m. and then put on a bus and taken towards the police station. He said the same story on both days.
A group of United National Party parliamentarians who were engaged in an observation tour of the Matala International Airport and the Hambantota port came under heavy scrutiny yesterday.
Parliamentarians Ajit P. Pereira, Ajit Manaperuma, Iran Wickramaratne and Nalin Bandara engaged in an observation tour of the Matala International Airport. A group of individuals who arrived at the scene protested the MP's visit. The MPs who evacuated the airport subsequently visited the Hambantota port.
Let's now take a look at the foreign exchange rates. that's it from us here at Newsfirst. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And stay briefed. I'm Florin Rajendran for Newsfirst.